peaks, a lot of steps and one jaw-dropping view, we're setting off on the Wilson Trail right here on Drone and Phone. Well, welcome to the Wilson Trail. This is the first of 5 episodes as we seek to complete the trail. What are we going to be doing today?
Today we start in Stanley, and then later on we're going to go across the Hong Kong Island, go straight to Quarry Bay.
It's sections 1 and 2. Let's get going.
Let's go.
Named after Baron Wilson of Tiliorn, Governor of Hong Kong from 1987 to 1992, the Wilson Trail stretches 78 kilometres from Stanley in the south of Hong Kong Island to Nam Chung in the far north of the New Territories. Often overlooked for its more famous sibling, the Macklehose Trail, we highly rate this trail on Drone and Phone because of its spectacular views, abundance of wildlife and quieter paths. To start the trail, take a bus or taxi along Stanley Gap Road to the Wilson Trail bus stop and start up the stairs. Well, the first 2 sections of the Wilson Trail is a lot of up and down as we go up and over Hong Kong Island. There's going to be a lot of steps like this, concrete steps. If you don't like them, you're going to have to get used to them, because for this section, this is what we're going to be on most of the time. Now, this hike got into our top 10 of all hikes in Hong Kong, crossing Hong Kong Island. If you look at the view there, which we're going to have a lot more of, you can see why. The path takes you straight up 2 peaks, both over 360 metres with a steep drop in between. Be sure to turn around and look at the view over the south of Hong Kong Island on the way up. So we've just finished the second twin and we're about to head down and then up to Violet Hill. This is going to be the biggest peak that we're going to conquer today. How are you feeling, George?
It's much more tougher than Hong Kong Trail, but to me it's still a piece of cake.
Let's see if he feels the same towards the end. There's Violet Hill. Wow. With the second twin conquered, there's another steep drop down to the trail to Repulse Bay before you start once again with a big climb, this time taking on the 433 metre summit of Violet Hill. Well, we've just climbed Violet Hill and we're now heading out along down to Parkview, and then there's a great view over here. You can see we're going to go up past that quarry up there to the tower. We're not going to go as far as Mount Butler over there. Instead, we're going to turn left, go over the hill and back down to Quarry Bay. Still a ways to go. Once you reach Parkview, there is an opportunity to stock up on supplies before setting off on section 2. Like section 1, the section starts with a steep climb up to Jardine's Lookout. Well, a very tough start to section 1 of the Wilson Trail. We're now up on Jardine's Lookout, a bit further along on section 2. How was the first section for you, George?
Quite tough indeed, a lot of hills to climb, and here we are again, Jardine's Lookout. We don't need to explain the story again, right?
Ask George if he remembers, because in the last series when we did the Hong Kong Trail, we came this same way. You got half the story right. Why is it called Jardine's Lookout?
Because Jardine put a man here every morning to look for the mail ship.
He did indeed. Now we're going to do about 10 kilometres over the whole day. We've still got a little ways to go. Time to get going, eh?
Let's go.
Let's go. Yep. From Jardine's Lookout, it's a spectacular walk along a ridge with views both sides down to a quarry before starting the final ascent up to Siu Ma Shan. Be careful to make the left turn where the Wilson splits from the Hong Kong Trail before you reach Mount Butler. The hike down to Quarry Bay is, in our opinion, one of the best ways to experience Victoria Harbour as it opens up in front of you. Well, that's it for sections 1 and 2 of the Wilson Trail. A big step up from the Hong Kong Trail. Pretty tough going, but quite spectacular. How was it for you, George?
A little bit tougher, but the hike is definitely worth it because look at the view behind us.
Now this hike got into our top 10 hikes. You can check that out, plus all of our other many episodes on droneandphone.com and also on our YouTube channel. For now, my name's DJ.
I'm George.
And this is Drone and Phone.